Yo, people, we saying it's your boy Music 13. We are back and it's live. Arsenal take on Coventry in the first game of the Premier League season. Yes, Arsenal will be kicking off the Premier League season. Your winners, your champions. Where is it? Where is it? Gold badge. Let me get that in. Get the badge in, as they say. But Arsenal will be taking on Coventry in the first game of the Premier League. Yes, we'll be kicking off at 3 p.m. over here Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. in the UK. Under the lights, as they say, and I'm absolutely looking forward to this one. The Premier League is finally back. You know, we take what 2-3 months off once it's done at the end of May, but I'm so happy it's back. And let's get right into it. Let me drop the preview notes, as you guys know I usually do. So, like I said, first match day in the Premier League, it is the Premier League champions versus the Championship champions. So, yes, Coventry did win the championship, finished on 95 points, led by Frank Lampard to the championship title. So, they are promoted to the Premier League for the first time in a while. I can't remember the last time. I think it was maybe 2001. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, champions against champions. The head-to-head record in the last two games Arsenal have played against Coventry is a 4-0 win in our road to victory in the FA Cup back in 2014, January 24. Obviously, as you guys know, that's how we ended a 9-year trophy drought at that time. And there was Podolski, Brace, Giroud, and Cazorla scoring the 4 goals, and the other game was a 6-1 win in the League Cup on September 26, 2012, at the Emirates. Goals from Giroud, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Arshavin, Walcott, Brace, and Mikel. So yeah, Arsenal are also coming off a good result against Manchester City, winning 3-0 with goals from Calafiori, Havertz, and Odegaard in the Community Shield final, as I like to say, the English Super Cup final, because that's truly what it is. And Arsenal will be aiming to win their first league game again, as they did the last 2 seasons. So yes, we are back. We are live. We will be seated. And I am looking forward to this. Obviously, you know, Arsenal kick off their defense of the Premier League title, or as Arteta is saying, the attack of the Premier League title. I like that. And if the Community Shield was just a small inkling of what we should be expecting this season, then I am looking forward to an exciting season for sure. What to make of this game? There's not really that much deductions to be made. You know, it's just the first game of the season. It's good to see us essentially just conclude the overall preseason on a high. You know, obviously starting off with the curtain raiser and that Community Shield game, and the performance in general was just it was a breath of fresh air in comparison to maybe some of the performances we saw last season towards the tail end of the season. And I'm hoping it's a sign of things to come for sure. I feel like with the additions that we made this summer, I definitely feel like that's what it's leaning towards. You know, we have Christos Zolis on the left wing, who is more, you know, direct, straight to the point. You know, he's trying to get assists, trying to get goals, and we seen that in the Community Shield, 2 assists on his official debut for Arsenal, and even over preseason as well. He's been getting either an assist or a goal, essentially a goal contribution in every preseason game he's played so far. I saw a stat where like his last 20 plus games, including some of his games in the Belgian league, he's just been racking up goals and assists nonstop, like in 20 games in a row, which is absolutely insane. He's just an end product machine, so I'm really excited to see him thrive in that left wing position. Hopefully, we do add one more over there, so you know we can give him some competition, or he can also fight for his place. You know, it shouldn't be straightforward. You know, just feel relaxed. It looks like Martinelli should be going, so hopefully we can upgrade in that position as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him. Bruno Guimaraes had a good game against Man City as well. You can see how forward thinking he is, linked up well with Odegaard, playing some nice long balls to the right, switch and play. Like, he's just very progressive, and it's something maybe we did lack in the midfield towards the end of the season. Obviously, we got a bit of that with Lewis Skelly coming back into the team and playing alongside Rice for our Premier League running and the Champions League final. But I do think Bruno Guimaraes is that level up for sure, just based off what we saw. So yeah, overall, we should be seeing a different Arsenal this season. We also are adding Ezri Konsa as well to the defense as you know, support. You know, William Saliba is currently out for what looks like anywhere between 3 to 4 months, potentially could be 5. And I see a lot of people complain about why we're signing Konsa. For me, I don't get it. Like, this is a top center back in the Premier League, top 10 Premier League center back for sure. If you look at other teams in the league, he probably starts for I want to say 70 and 80% of those teams for sure. He's a really good center back. Liverpool could have done with him. Man United could have done with him. City could have done with him. Chelsea most definitely. So yeah, I think he's gonna be a quality addition for us, and a lot of people don't realize. If there's one thing people should realize, especially Arsenal fans, maybe not rival fans, they're just gonna look for every avenue, is that Arsenal are playing 60 games a season. Arsenal played 60 games last season, pretty much. I think it was 58, 59, but 60 games. 38 Premier League games, about 15 Champions League games. You're looking at 53. If you make a League Cup run, final run like we did, that's about an extra 7 games. FA Cup is probably another 6, 7 games. So you could be looking at 60 plus games if you do go all the way in some of these competitions. So we definitely need the cover, and we don't want any players burnt out. We don't want Saliba rushing back. We want him to aid his recovery well. We see Timber, he's still out as well. Ben White has had injury issues. Gabriel's probably going to need some rest in some games here and there. So Konsa is a quality addition for me. I'm liking what we've done so far. Hopefully we just bolster up our attack, and it's looking good. But overall, so far, happy with the additions we've made. Hopefully, we make 1 or 2 more in the attack, and we'll be looking good. But like I said, I'm looking forward to this game against Coventry. Arsenal, obviously expected to win. I predict we'll win this game, and I'm gonna actually go for a 4-0 Arsenal win. Yes, I'm predicting we'll continue on fine form and win the game 4-0. I'll probably go with Havertz. I'm gonna go Havertz, Brace, Bukayo, Saka to score one coming off the bench. And a Christos Solis debut Premier League goal is what I'm going to go for. So Arsenal 4-0 winners is my prediction. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. It's good to be back. I took the summer off, but I am back now. And as you saw last season, posting every week, covering every Arsenal game, I will be here. So make sure you guys tune in to my page. And I also drop on YouTube as well. But essentially, if you're here, you're not going to miss anything. But it's been your boy, Muzi13. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.